Welcome to Humming Desert Alpacas, New Mexico.
On our way out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, we decided to stop at the Humming Desert Alpacas. They are a harvest host location. This is the second alpaca ranch we have stayed at. Our first one was at North 40 Alpacas.
We also stayed at another harvest host location, Scatterjoy Acres, that had alpacas as well as many other animals. This time our host gave us a very thorough tour, educating us on proper care as well as breeding practices. Hosts Rhonda and Fred clearly love what they do, and it shows.
Know anything about alpacas? I know you guys have been at
Been
least
to
to
a
one.
couple of alpaca farms, but I
Haven't visited any.
Okay, so kind of like most livestock, they don't care for their faces touched. Let them come to you. The little ones especially will come up and be real inquisitive. They'll want to sniff your hand or whatever. I've got a couple animals that like to be pet. One of the girls over there and one of my breeding males over here.
Hi.
Just
Hi.
let them
Can we take
come to
photos?
you.
We're okay with phones? Take
Oh
photos?
yeah, phone pictures all you want. He's videoing for YouTube. Everybody's got closed-toed shoes. Just watch your feet. They can step on you if they're coming up to say hi.
Okay.
And,
What do they weigh?
don't touch them on the rump. They can kick.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt, but I mean,
You're
just
so
like just about
pretty.
anything else, they can kick.
You're so pretty.
Come on in.
Hi.
I'm Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thanks for letting us crash your Sunday. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's our dominant girls over there. Rhonda calls that the naughty pin.
Gotcha. All right.
That's where I would be.
The way
Yep.
the girls dominate each other, they jump on them and knock them down and get them like in a breeding position, like a male would.
Uh-huh.
And they run the little girls into the ground.
Gotcha.
Ariel is Rosie's Rosie Roo. Say hi. You can say hi to people. You can reach out there and touch her if you like.
They're so pretty. Look.
When you're feeling these guys, if you get your hands on any of them, dig your fingers in there and feel the fleece. Every one of these animals has a slightly different fleece on them. We've got some very nice animals. We breed for the show ring. We're showing against farms that have up 1,000 or more alpacas, and we're doing very well with them.
Nice.
Beautiful.
She won't. Yeah, there they go.
Oh, they're gonna start showing off.
Now she's got to start showing she's dominant.
You
Yeah,
trouble?
she is. She's the boss out here.
Hi. He's talking about you, Lizzie.
And this gray girl is Gigi. This is the one this is Ariel's last baby.
Hi.
She's not quite 4 years old right now. She should be pregnant. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. So we'll see what happens another month or two. When we shear them, we'll probably start seeing the BS as far as what the color's going to be. Right? You don't know for sure. White's the most prevalent color. You got a whole bunch of whites.
Okay, you know?
Any of them can pretty much throw away. Anytime you
Look at
got
the spot, her
color.
spot.
Yeah, the grays are the only ones that are allowed to have spots. Not only are they allowed to, they're expected to.
You got spots?
Any of the other animals, you want to see a solid color on the plate.
Little spot.
Yeah, if they've got a spot on them, it's going to be a detractor of the show.
Wow.
The grays, like I said, it's expected.
Well, there's cool.
So is the gray cat more rare? Like is this
The gray's the hardest to breed for. It's the most recessive gene. There was a veterinarian did a study. They actually called it a mutation. So when we're breeding for grays, we're getting a lot of the dark colors. So the hardest ones to get are going to be the grays, then the blacks, then the dark browns.
So is GG won awards?
Gigi did very well as a cria. She got a blue ribbon as a cria, but she was already getting the comments about how well grown she is, about how tall she is. So we knew as a yearling she was probably going to be getting dinged for how tall she was. Right? She's taller than average. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. Is it a good thing? Not necessarily. Right? And the shows anymore are extremely competitive.
Hi.
Come here. And come get your hands on this girl.
Hi.
This is Lizzie B.
Hey, Lizzie. Wow. God, that's crazy. That is a lot. Wow. Did you see that?
I know, your fingers completely
You can
disappear.
hardly even feel her little skin in there. Goodness.
See
The
those
battery
zipper
died.
crimps in there?
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
That's what we're looking for. That's the good stuff. You see how dense she is. You see how shiny that is. And she's
like
full
it's
of dirt.
been
She's
braided
full of
almost.
dust.
Wow, that's impossible to not have dirt out here.
Yeah, it is. That's the good stuff.
Wow.
And the density on this girl is through the roof. All the fleece we sell, we use every ounce of the fleece. So
What does it go for? Like a pound, a good
it depends on the animal.
quality wise?
It all depends on the animal.
Yeah.
And Rhonda'd have to come out and grade it and put a price to it. It all depends on the animal. This is little fancy pants. And she's just full of herself.
You're silly. You're
She's got
silly,
like a
huh?
gray neck.
She
You're
does.
silly.
Gigi.
She does. We haven't decided if she's going to be a rose gray or a silver gray when she finishes.
She's
Oh.
pretty.
So you don't know for like a year, huh?
We won't know until we shear her.
Uh-huh.
That we shear them when they're crias just to get all the cria coat off of them. The tips get burned, and we'll change colors with the amniotic fluid, and they'll also get split ends. So they grab a hold of the hay, everything. You can't hardly get them clean. So if you're wanting to use the fleece off of the crias, you really need to shear them right after they're born.
Wow. That's beautiful.
See all those zippers in there?
Golly.
That's the good stuff. That's the money right there. That's what we're
Wow.
looking for.
Look at you. Good job,
And
buddy.
feel that.
Good job. Wow, that's so soft. Feel it, Speed.
That's 14 microns.
That feels neat. That feels like my socks. I had some alpaca socks.
There you go.
Wow.
Like I said, the ruminants, they've only got teeth on the bottom and the front. They've got a palate on the top.
That's so cute.
So we've got to trim those teeth. Eating this clean grass hay, they don't wear it down. So up until about 8 years old, those bottom teeth continue to grow.
Is that why they like lick on the gates or
They're
something?
just inquisitive.
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're too curious for their own good. Their feet, they've got a soft padded toe like a goat does.
Oh.
And then they've got the toenails, so we've got to trim those toenails.
Wow, that's a lot of work. They let you do that though, huh?
They let us, they tolerate it, right? And you see what he's doing. When I hold him around the neck like this, most alpacas will almost go catatonic for you. And I'm not even holding any pressure. I've just got my hand around his neck. We'll put a halter on them. They're all trained to a halter. You saw when I grabbed his foot, he just stood there. So he's had his toenails trimmed at least 2 or 3 times. We trim them before we go to the show. We do alpaca spa day,
Aww.
herd health day, mani-pedi day, whatever you want to call it. We'll grab everybody and run them through the chute about every 90 days, about once a quarter. Feel this guy.
Ooh.
So this is a 4-year-old male.
Wow, you're soft.
And look at this. That's how much fleece
That's
this guy's
crazy. You got lots of her. Yeah.
got. Yet again, 14 micron boy, even at 4 years old.
Wow.
And we'll open him.
Listen to you. Yeah, let's see your brace. Oh, he wants to show you off. No, you being so shy?
No.
He said, I'm going to be shy. He said, look at me, just minding my business, and then you come in here Wow. Oh, that's
Once
so
again,
pretty.
look at those. Look at those zippers in there.
Soft.
A quick stop at their store where we each got a pair of alpaca socks and some gifts for our daughter's upcoming birthday. A special thanks to Rhonda and Fred for taking time out of your Sunday to entertain us. And thank you for watching. You can support our channel by visiting our online store. The link is in the description below. Be sure to tune in next week and join us on our journey. And always remember, it's more than the destination, it's the adventures along the way.